Start off your Monday morning than with a little bit of Scratched Up Live. Am I right, people? My hair is getting crazy long. But yes, Scratched Up Live. I am your host, Derek Obscura. This is episode number 49. We've done 48 of these. It's taken about a year and a half to get to number 48. But yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I pushed it back. I kept pushing it back. I kept pushing the stream back for days. And that's because I've not been feeling very great the last couple of days. 2 days ago, I really felt like shit. And then yesterday, I felt fine, but then as the day went on, I felt worse and worse. And then by the time it was like time to stream, I genuinely like felt so achy that there was just no way. And so I edited a bunch of videos yesterday, or 2 videos, a bunch. I edited 2 videos yesterday in place of that. The Young Thug recap, the Young Thug drama recap is edited and up. So definitely go check that out. But yeah, hold on. Like I said, my hair is getting a little crazy long here these days, so I don't know how to just kind of do that. We'll just do that. So I got my coffee here. Haven't started drinking it yet. Still waking up a little bit. Oh. Definitely spilt. But yeah, so we're squeezing the stream in here in the morning. It's not something I've done before, or maybe once before, but it's not something I do very often. AM streams, but I had to come and I had to give the people. I had to feed the people. All right. So I'm gonna kind of jump into it quickly because I don't have too much time. I've got a couple hours. Actually, I have like an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, and if I don't get to everything, I may come back tonight and do Scratched Up Live number 50. 2 in one day. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to hold myself to that. But I could definitely see that being necessary if I don't get to everything here today. Let me drink my coffee for a little bit here. It's been a wild couple of weeks. We had to find a new place to live, and we did get approved for a new place. So, little clap for that. We got a new place. It's a duplex. It's closer to my work. It's nice. We're gonna be doing streams from a room with a window. We'll have some sunlight. So this stream setup that I got here, it's going to change. It's going to change, and once it does, it'll be a new era for the channel. So I'm excited for that. It'll be a new era for the channel. I'm trying to get back on a more regular streaming schedule. My idea was to do it on Saturdays, but this Saturday I had work, which I don't usually have work on Saturday mornings, but so hopefully next week, or I guess hopefully this week, we'll be able to do the Saturday stream. So I'm actually trying to stream in the afternoon now. So this is more of a morning stream, but I would like to do like 12 p.m. Saturday streams or something like a noon stream on a Saturday. I think that's a good time. Might be a time that people are on YouTube also. I feel like I could look up the numbers on that, but all right. Let me take you through a little bit of what we're gonna talk about. The David dead body situation, right? That's pretty fucking pretty crazy. Dead body found in David's car, and it turns out that he shares the same tattoo as her. It was a 15-year-old girl. He shared a tattoo with her. He and then he cancels all of his tour dates. And then his music goes up on the charts. And then he had bloody T-shirt merch that was for sale on his website before all of this, and so he's taken that down after backlash and all sorts of stuff. So we're gonna do most of the stream focused on that. But before that, let's just hop into it. I'm not gonna waste time just listing them off when I'm about to talk about them, right? That wouldn't make any sense. Let's see. Fucking Clipse made history. First rappers to perform at the Vatican. Like the most epic flex of all time. I'm doing the Trump thing. I just realized it. The most epic flex of all time. But like genuinely. It really is. Look at these. So this is copyright by Disney, so I'm not even gonna risk playing it. Maybe I could play some clips of it without the audio. But they come out singing When Birds, what is it called? When Birds Don't Sing. The Birds Don't Sing. And it's just magical. Full orchestra. You see the conductor here. Just such a magical. I highly recommend you go watch this. You can even just go search this in YouTube. Them Clipsmen and John Legend hit up the Vatican. It's just phenomenal, dude. Pharrell was also there. John Legend on stage with them. Let me mute it and... I mean, just packed, historic, you know. The tuxedos. It's just a clash of culture. Not even a clash. That makes it seem like it's a bad thing. It's just like a amalgamation of culture and class and just beautiful music. So cool. Right? So Clipse is now in the annals of history as the first rappers to perform at the Vatican. And actually, like, the first musicians to perform at the Vatican in like 2,000 years, if I'm not mistaken. Disney Plus watermark over Clipse at the Vatican. You really can't make this up. It's so true. Disney Plus, Vatican, Clipse, John Legend. Like, wow. Nobody really could have, predicted something like that. It's such a... It's amazing that even actually came to life. Just wait till Push flips this appearance into a Coke bar. For sure. That's bragging rights for the rest of Push's life. Vatican bars for the next couple of decades from Pusha T. At least for the next foreseeable future. Can't believe Pope Bobby from the South Side didn't get a Chicago rapper in. True. The Pope is from Chicago, if you didn't know. The new Pope from Chicago. Should have got Lil Durk in there. Chance the Rapper? Man, that would have been... It wouldn't have made sense, but if Chance the Rapper was at the Vatican, I don't know. I don't know. Clipse is like the best choice. Letting Pharrell handle that one was fantastic. Wait, did somebody brings up Chance? Chance would have been the go-to, but priests don't know about that wife talk. They're Catholic. They don't believe in divorce. Chance isn't even Catholic. Chance the Heathen has a ring to it. After the track Letters on the new album, I don't know if they'd let him perform. I mean, he gives like the lightest fucking critique of organized religion in this song. It's not even that big of a deal. Chance does talk. I mean, he's been a Christian. Chance is practically a Christian rapper, at least in his first couple projects. Chance does talk a lot about being a father too. Yeah. Chance doing the megachurch diss track from the Vatican would fix the planet. The Vatican is probably against megachurches itself. I mean, yeah, cool shit, right? All right, moving on. This one is a personal little story here. So I posted this video. We'll just watch it. Might as well just watch it. I posted this video about 5 or 6 months ago, okay? Let's just I had a little back and forth with none other than Mick Jenkins. Starting here, he pulled a Pokemon God pack. And this was, I don't know, in April. Posted it on his story saying, what a fucking day. I'm in here laying down the fire. Posted the God pack, right? And he's in the studio. If you are a Pokemon card collector, you understand how insane that is. The God pack from Prismatic Evolutions. Every card is a card that's worth like thousands of dollars. And he got like 8 of them. I'm like, dude, God pack in the stew. Just replied to his story. And he responded back to me. How fucking dope is that? Shout out Mick Jenkins. Big fan of Mick Jenkins. And actually, he's on my wall back here. I seen him. I met him in 2015. He doesn't remember that. But he responded, literally pulled in the middle of my session. So I just wanted to share that. How cool is that? Not only did Mick Jenkins pull a God pack in the middle of the session, but he responded to me about that shit. That's legendary, man. That is fucking legendary. I gotta add music to the background of my clips again. I gotta start doing that again. But anyway, so that happened, right? 5 or 6 months ago. Mick Jenkins pulled a God pack in the stew, responded to me about it, and then out of the blue, he commented on this video 4 days ago, saying, "LOL, fire. What's up, bro?" What's up, Mick Jenkins? What the fuck is up, man? How's it going? I just responded, Mick, I'd kill for an interview, right? So that's me. I'm trying to get that interview. He didn't respond, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. We're working at it. We're picking at it. But this is the official Mick Jenkins YouTube, right? What a guy. What a guy. So I just had to share that back and because it's just cool as fuck, right? So shout out Mick Jenkins. If you ever come across this one, let's do that interview. I'm a big fan, and I'm a hip hop head. You know, I got good questions. I got questions, Mick. Friendly questions. It could be fun, right? I need to get the interview game up again on this channel. We've done 2, and they are like my 2 coolest, bragging rights. They give me bragging rights, right? They legitimize the channel. My hair is I look like a fucking orphan boy right now. We're gonna roll with it. I'm orphan boy Derek today. But see, now the coffee is kicking in. Orphan boy Derek wants the interview with Mick Jenkins. Let's make it happen. All right. Oops. Here we go. DaBaby, a few days ago, released a music video in which he reenacts the fatal stabbing of Iryna Zarutska, who was a Ukrainian immigrant. This story caught national attention, and DaBaby took it upon himself to reenact it in a music video. And I'm pretty sure in the music video he like saves her life. Like he steps in between the murderer and helps her escape. The deadly stabbing aboard a light rail car in North Carolina was reimagined as a life-saving bystander intervention in an eerie new video the rapper DaBaby dropped Tuesday. Is this a link to the video? Because I have not even seen it. DaBaby's new song focuses on whether people can or cannot be saved, as the refrain of "You think you can save me" echoes at times. This is nuts, man.
Cut through the...
A Reddit advertisement? What the hell? I've never seen a Reddit ad.
Native rapper DaBaby has released a new song and music video apparently dedicated to Iryna Zarutska.
Yeah, the video begins...
Let me start it over.
Native rapper DaBaby has released a new song and music video apparently dedicated to Iryna Zarutska.
Yeah, the video begins with news coverage on the surveillance video that shows the deadly attack. And then after about 30 seconds, DaBaby begins rapping with dramatic reenactments using actors playing the parts of Brown and Zarutska, with DaBaby sitting across from them. Below the music video, the Charlotte native posted a link to Zarutska's GoFundMe.
Oh, the cat.
It's just a like he thinks he's helping in some sort of way. I don't know. It's so odd because DaBaby's never rapped about like moral issues or anything. Like he's never been like that kind of guy or artist. I mean, and so the first time that he decides to dive into this this new lyrical theme, it's like it makes sense that DaBaby never did shit like this up until this point. Because he can't write a good song about it. He can't write a song that makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Not when it's outside of his wheelhouse.
Cats issued a response to the video saying that the rapper did not have permission to film on their property, adding the filming was reported last night on the Cats Pass app. That's when security responded by escorting them off of the vehicle.
So they even got kicked off by the transit system just for filming. Man, this whole idea was a fuck up from the get-go.
Seen in the video.
That's hilarious.
Cut through the clutter and tap into new audiences you won't find on other platforms.
Sorry about that. Jesus Christ, man. That was loud as fuck. All right. Anyways, let's go back to the article here. The music video of Save Me by the artist, whose real name is Jonathan Lindale Kirk, had more than 400,000 views on YouTube by Wednesday afternoon and has drawn some backlash across social media. The song reenacts the brutal slaying of Ukrainian immigrant Iryna Zarutska. She was 23. Well, she rode a Charlotte area transit system train last month. Oh, shit. Wait, so he was literally on the same transit system that she was on. I didn't realize that. I didn't know the full details of the story. So she was on that freaking transit system. The same one that he used. So he's from Charlotte, right? So that's why he felt compelled to do this, I guess. But still, like, man, DaBaby, chill, bro. So yeah, it was just like a random killing, no motive really besides just psychopathy. Chilling security video shows her sitting by herself when the man behind her, with no provocation, stands up and stabs her. The video of the incident has been cut off, stopping short of the knives plunging into. Yep. In the musically driven alternative history of the attack, DaBaby plays a bystander seated on the train who grabs the would-be attacker's hand to stop the stabbing. Man, we can't save him. You know what I'm saying? I might be one of them, DaBaby says during the penultimate scene of the video. So he's making commentary of like, he's from Charlotte. Like, this guy is, seemingly also from Charlotte, the murderer. So DaBaby is looking at it from this perspective of, stopping another fellow Charlatan black male from doing this horrible thing. So I think that's DaBaby's point. I guess that makes sense. But using this specific, like, just make it more general, man. If that's the idea, like, yeah, I mean, obviously there's no backtracking now. Just a terrible idea from the get-go. That's why some people just should not be having ideas. Man, we can't save him. You know what I'm saying? I might be one of them, DaBaby says during the penultimate scene of the video. The on-screen hero then quietly leads the potential killer off the train and harmlessly past police officers on the platform. But the decision to reenact the young woman's brutal murder in the form of a music video has gotten some online backlash. A TikToker known as 404 Breezy, who has more than 63,000 followers, summed up much of the blowback by questioning DaBaby's judgment. What in the world made him think it was okay to post that? 404 Breezy said, my first thought was, who let you put that out on your team? Who let you say, that was a good idea? They need to be fired. A.D. Carson, an associate professor of hip-hop at the University of Virginia, tried to explain the rationale for the video, saying, it's difficult to think for another artist, but I do believe the read is that it's about the responsibility of everybody for everybody. Yeah, I mean, I see what DaBaby was going for. It's just, again, a horrible idea, you know. An idea can come from a good place, but I don't know. There's just like a second part of like, what are the optics of this idea? I know what I'm trying to say, but are other people going to be able to read exactly what I'm trying to say? The gruesome murder has already become a political flashpoint, even the White House blaming Zarutska's death on Democrat-run cities and the radical left. Carson, though, expects DaBaby's message to be lost in the current reactionary setting of American politics. He said he fears that Americans with preconceived beliefs that hip-hop glamorizes violence will interpret Save Me in that vein. Well, I mean, it doesn't glorify violence. It actually does the opposite of that. So whoever interprets it like that is just completely either just like being like willfully ignorant or is just actually just dumb. It might end up being polarizing because of all the racial implications and the political implications and the weaponization and people playing this like a team sport between the blue team and the red team. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, DaBaby, he's not tapped into any of that, clearly. DaBaby's not tapped into any of that, so I think that's the issue, is DaBaby just, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on, so he didn't see this as, like, being controversial in any way, because he's just, he doesn't have his eyes open, man. Doesn't have his eyes open. I guess I can just keep the headphones off until I have to listen to something, yeah, we're rolling through these, actually. Might actually just be able to do everything before 1. New track from DaBaby dedicated to cat. Oh, we just did that. So moving on. What's this? Oh yeah. Okay. So this is a title. This is part of the title. FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, sues Live Nation and Ticketmaster. Okay. Now this is something people have been like begging for. I mean, not this specifically, but people have been begging for the government to hold Ticketmaster and Live Nation accountable for, you know, encouraging scalping pretty much and just like gouging ticket prices, and the reason that like Taylor Swift tickets are costing like $1,700 or more or whatever, you know. People have been begging for some regulation in this because Ticketmaster owns the whole fucking pie pretty much as far as ticket sales go. But here's this is our neighborhood attorney. Top music attorney is the Quarter Day Recordings neighborhood attorney. She goes, whoa, it's finally going down against Ticketmaster and Live Nation. FTC is claiming that just 5 ticket brokers were able to create 6,000 plus accounts and scoop nearly 250,000 tickets, all to resell at significantly inflated prices. Now, this is something that Live Nation and Ticketmaster, or this is, I guess, probably the crux of the lawsuit. This is something that Ticketmaster and Live Nation practically encourage, right? They at least do nothing to curb it, and they are aware of it, right? They're aware of it. They have to prove that they're aware of it, and that they are actively, by not doing anything, encouraging it. According to the FTC, Ticketmaster has turned a blind eye. Let me start over. According to the FTC, Ticketmaster has, quote, turned a blind eye to this because it still gets paid through its mandatory fees, which can be as high as 44% of the ticket prices. What's the most you've ever paid for a resale ticket? Let's all get nauseated together. Oh, my wash machine's going crazy over there. Oh, this coffee's good. I look like a damn pinhead today. You pinhead. 1 second. Okay. See, this is the issue here. This is the issue. I'll just do this. This will drive views, actually. Do some crazy shit. It's some silly ass shit that doesn't make any sense. That's how you do the internet, right? Like, why are his bangs in his eyes? He can't even see. How is he seeing? This will be good for Clipse, dude. This will be good. This will be good. I'm like, who am I? I'm Cousin It, right? Hold up. Oh, yeah, that's real good. Yup. Here I am. Should I change? I changed the Quarter Day Recordings profile picture to this. This is a crazy ass. Oh my god, this is my Halloween costume, guys. I just figured out my fucking Halloween costume. How exciting. Oh yeah. Ashley! I just figured out my Halloween costume. I'm gonna send it to you. That's my washing machine. Hold up. Okay. My wash machine is going crazy. But look, I thought this was a costume, and I was a little confused why it's on Lowe's.com. It's a robot. This is a little dancing robot. Happy Halloween, though. This is awesome. Look at that. Where's the close-up on the eyes? Did I just miss it? Where'd that go? Alright, I'm getting distracted. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a dope picture, though. That's freaking dope. This is new profile picture. Alright. Anyways, sorry about all that. I got distracted. But, yeah. Ticketmaster. Let's find more details on this. Shit. Here we go. Wow, it's the real deal, guys. I'm not even joking. Top music attorney was not fibbing. Look at this. From the FTC.gov website, FTC sues Live Nation and Ticketmaster for engaging in illegal ticket resale tactics and deceiving artists and consumers about price and ticket limits. I cannot undersell how amazing that this is happening. Finally. Like, people have been... music industry has been complaining about this for years. Or, music industry consumers or whatever. Concert goers. How about that? Concert goers have been complaining about this for years. Honestly, never expected anything to happen about it. I'm going to be honest. But the Federal Trade Commission in 7 states sued Live Nation and Ticketmaster for tactically... Hold on. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, man. The Federal Trade Commission in 7 states sued Live Nation and Ticketmaster for tactically coordinating with brokers and allowing them to harvest millions of dollars worth of tickets in the primary market. Live Nation and Ticketmaster then sell the illegally harvested tickets at a substantial markup in the secondary market, causing consumers to pay significantly more than the face value of the ticket. The FTC further alleged in a complaint that California-based Ticketmaster LLC and its parent company, Live Nation Entertainment, collectively Ticketmaster, deceived artists and consumers by engaging in bait and switch pricing through advertising lower prices for tickets than what consumers must pay to purchase tickets. So yeah, the fees. They're also including the fees in this. So that's this is incredible. Hopefully this goes somewhere. If it goes up to like the Supreme Court or whatever, it's gonna get dicey. But this is, like they say here, this is, we have to, I guess, give credit where it's due. Although I don't know exactly who runs the FTC or how it works exactly, but it is federal, so this is part of the Trump-Vance administration. This lawsuit. So, I mean, if here, this is where it says, President Donald Trump made it clear that his March executive order that the federal government must protect Americans from being ripped off when they buy tickets to live events, said FTC Chairman Andrew N. Ferguson. American live entertainment is the best in the world and should be accessible to all of us. It should not cost an arm and a leg to take the family to a baseball game or attend your favorite musician's show. The Trump-Vance FTC is working hard to ensure that fans have a shot at buying fair-priced tickets, and today's lawsuit is a monumental step in that direction. So, I mean, it is what it is. The man does a lot of shitty things, but this is actually maybe the best thing Trump has ever tried to get done. So I don't know. I don't like the man, but this is very strange. So if it is supported by this current administration, maybe it has a shot. But if it goes to the Supreme Court, it's unpredictable. I mean, the Supreme Court is so unpredictable with how, with the judges we got. But, let's see. Ticketmaster is the leading provider of tickets for concerts, controlling about 80% or more of major concert venues' primary ticketing. And it also has a growing share of ticket resales in the secondary market. From 2019 to 2024 alone, consumers spent more than $82.6 billion purchasing tickets from Ticketmaster. Now, if those tickets were priced fairly, it would be way less than that. But that $8.26 billion is because of, I guess, because of like the extra fees and shit. I guess so. When it's the resellers can resell on Ticketmaster, if I'm thinking correctly, which would also count towards Ticketmaster's, consumers spent, how much money consumers spent on Ticketmaster. If the resellers are able to resell on a Ticketmaster platform, which I think that's the case. That's how they're encouraging it. The FTC alleges that in public, Ticketmaster maintains that its business model is at odds with brokers that routinely exceed ticket limits. Business model is at odds with brokers that routinely exceed ticket limits. But in private, Ticketmaster acknowledged that its business model and bottom line benefit from brokers preventing ordinary Americans from purchasing tickets to the shows that they want to see at the prices artists set. Okay. Well, yeah, because they're charging people more money, so they're making more money. The FTC's complaint against Ticketmaster alleges that despite implementing security measures, Ticketmaster is aware is aware that brokers routinely bypass such measures by creating thousands of Ticketmaster accounts and using proxy IP addresses in order to purchase event tickets. Yeah, I mean, if you're having to do shit like that, it should be illegal, right? But it's not. Not yet, at least. Ticketmaster nevertheless allows brokers to post these illegally obtained tickets for resale on its platform. Yeah, so the resellers post on Ticketmaster. So yeah, if that's the part that's like just blatantly encouraging it. The fact that resellers can buy the tickets from Ticketmaster, use proxy IP addresses to use multiple accounts to buy tons of tickets, and then repost them on the same platform. They're like retweeting tickets. It's like a retweet on Ticketmaster. You see how scummy this is, right? And they've been doing this for like damn near a decade. Ticketmaster and Live Nation even offer technological support to brokers through a software platform called Trade Desk. Oh, really? Which enables brokers to track and aggregate tickets purchased from multiple Ticketmaster accounts into a single interface for simpler resale management. Jesus Christ. Through Trade Desk, Ticketmaster can identify which high-volume brokers are exceeding ticket limits through the use of hundreds or even thousands of Ticketmaster accounts. Okay. The companies also have consistently declined to deploy additional technology that would more effectively prevent brokers from evading ticket limits because such tactics would decrease the revenue. According to internal company documents, for example, the company in 2021 opted against using third-party identity verification because it was too effective. Man, this is the problem, man. We got companies regulating themselves pretty much, practically, when it's like completely, what do you call it, a conflict of interest, right? In addition, Ticketmaster deceived the American people by advertising list prices for tickets that were substantially lower than the actual cost consumers paid after fees and markups were added. The FTC alleged that Ticketmaster hid the mandatory fees, which are as high as 44% of the cost of the ticket, and it didn't add the fees to the price of the tickets until the very end of the transaction, and still failed to clearly detail the extra fees before consumers paid for the tickets. The fees totaled $16.4 billion from 2019 to 2024. Like I said, just the fees alone tack on $16.4 billion to this $82.6 billion. So we just do. Well, wait, never mind. I was about to type in billions on my fucking calculator. Fuck all that. But we'll chat GPT it. What is 82.6 billion minus 16.4 billion? So without the fees alone, and ChatGPT is struggling to calculate? Is that what's happening here? How about Google? Can Google do it for me? What the hell's going on? It's very strange. Okay, so we get 66,200,000,000 instead of 82.6 billion without those fees, as far as how much consumers have spent on Ticketmaster in the last 6 years. Despite publicly claiming that they support consumers knowing the full cost of their tickets from the start, company execs acknowledged internally that Ticketmaster engaged in deceptive pricing and deliberately continued that approach after internal research showed consumers were less likely to purchase tickets when they are informed of the true cost up front. No shit. That's just called fair business practices. You evil, satanic company. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. The FTC alleges that these practices violate the FTC Act's prohibition on deceptive acts or practices in the marketplace and the Better Online Ticket Sales Act. Oh, what's that? I never heard of that. The Better Online Ticket Sales Act. The act prohibits the circumvention of a security measure access control system, or other tech control measure used online by a ticket issuer. The act also prohibits selling or offering to sell an event ticket obtained through such a circumvention violation if the seller participated in, had the ability to control, or should have known about the violation. The act applies to event tickets for public concerts, theater performances, sporting events, and similar activities at venues with seating capacity of over 200. Okay? Consumer protection laws. We love those. The FTC is seeking civil penalties against Ticketmaster and any additional monetary relief that the court finds appropriate. The commission vote authorizing the staff to file the complaint was 2-0-1, with Commissioner Melissa Holyoke recused due to her previous work as Utah's Solicitor General. The complaint was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California. Okay, so there we have it. Trump does work with blue states, right? He does work with blue states, man. Wow. Partnering with California. Interesting. I thought he hated his enemies. I thought he wanted to see his enemies suffer. And I thought California was his biggest enemy. But here he is working with them. Interesting. Take note, Republicans. Take note, conservatives. Take note, MAGA. Your guy is working with California. Isn't that a no-no? The commission files a complaint when... Okay, so yeah. Interesting stuff, guys. Very encouraging. I mean, who would have thought that, I have not gotten much encouragement in 2025, but this is something at least. This is something. So we're gonna just savor it. We're gonna bask in this for now, before the fucking Supreme Court rules in favor of Ticketmaster or some bullshit. We'll see what happens with that, though. We'll see what happens. I'm excited, though. It's positive, at least. All right. Here's something not so positive. An AI artist got a $3 million record deal. An AI artist. So Kalani took to TikTok, R&B singer Kalani took to TikTok to express her disturbance at the AI artist who just signed a $3 million record deal. And by the way, yep, it says it right here. This is a Suno artist. Suno AI. We have been talking a lot about Suno ever since Timbaland did that cringy. He basically stole Cuddy Fresh's beat, put it into Suno AI, and yeah, it was really cringe. Just go look up Suno AI on my channel to learn more. But here they are, once again in the news. There's an AI R&B artist who just signed a multi-million-dollar deal and has a top 5 R&B album, and the person is doing none of the work. AI can make the entire fucking song, and they don't have to credit anyone. This is so beyond out of our control, nothing and no one on earth will ever be able to justify AI to me, especially not AI in the creative arts, in which people have worked hard for, trained for, slept on the floor for, fucking got injuries for, worked for their entire lives. I'm sorry, I don't respect it. Fuck. The artist Zania Monet hit number 25 on the Emerging Talents chart and number 21 on Hot Gospel Songs. Behind the project is poet and designer Talisha Jones, who created both Monet's music through AI program Suno and her appearance through AI generation. So in this era of AI artists and whatnot, they're gonna keep popping up. So you could choose to seethe and be angry at every single one that pops up, or you could just fight back by making your own art as a human. Get creative. Just make something. Stay creative. Keep human creation alive. Post it. Put it out there. That's just my opinion, at least. But let's hear it from Kalani herself. Oh, I thought it was going to be that one. Here it is.
There is an AI R&B artist who just signed a multi-million-dollar deal and has a top 5 R&B album.
So she's
and
personally
the person
pissed.
is doing none of the...
She's pissed personally because she is an R&B artist. This is her field. So now it's like directly affecting her and her numbers, maybe even, or not her numbers, but her competition. Like, this is some bullshit competition that is it's seemingly like industry plantish. I don't know.
The work. I think you guys think that AI can just be the cover for something, which some people can use. They can make an AI cover.
which we have our opinions about that at QDR as well.
AI can also make the entire fucking song. It can sing the entire song. It can make the entire beat. You can have a song that's one type of song and say, AI, make this into a country song, and it'll literally rewrite, re-sing in a country voice and redo the entire thing. And they don't have to credit anyone.
And it's trained, keep this in mind, it can do that, and not only is it doing that, but the Suno AI is trained on other people's copyrighted works. And that's why we talked about it last time. That's why Top Music Attorney is suing them. Delgado Entertainment Law. Here it is. Delgado Entertainment Law is suing them. Where is it? Here it is. So this is why Delgado Entertainment Law is suing Suno and Udio, and why it's co-signed by Anthony Fantano, Curtis King, Cuddy Fresh, because Suno AI is trained on copyrighted music, and it violates copyright law, right? Intellectual property. There's an AI. Okay, more quotes. Oops. Wait, hold up. Did you guys catch any of the... Fuck. I might have had the volume down for all that. Oh, wait. Hold up. Let me double check something real quick. Fuck. I might have had the volume down for all that.
And redo the entire thing.
All right, we Gucci. But before I do anything else or fuck up anything, I had the volume down on that screen right there. All right.
Especially not fucking AI in the This is so beyond out of our control. And nothing and no one on earth will ever be able to justify AI to me, especially not fucking AI in the creative arts, in which people have worked hard for, trained for, slept on the floor for, fucking got injuries for, worked for their entire lives. I'm sorry. I don't respect it. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm
with you, Kalani. I'm with you, girl. And not only is Kalani speaking out, but now SZA as well. AI-generated artist Zania Monet has got people talking, including Kalani and SZA. Just this week, news broke that an AI artist signed a multi-million-dollar record deal. Shout out Genius, by the way. To note, the lyrics sung by Zania are created by an actual person named Talisha Jones. Talisha then uses AI platform Suno to make it into music. So that's how she does it. So there is some human talent there. So Talisha Jones sings the lyrics. Wait, lyrics sung by Zania are created by an actual person named... Okay, so Talisha Jones writes the lyrics. So there's the one piece of human creativity. But then uses Suno AI to turn it into a song. So no musical talent, just, literary talent or literature. I don't know. She's a poet, right? Many artists took to social media to share their thoughts on this, including Kalani and SZA. Excuse me. Let's see what SZA had to say. Oh, there, and then she uses the AI image to. I mean, this is such. It's so tacky. It's so. It's just ridiculous. The most ridiculous part is that she got the $3 million deal and is charting. Otherwise it's just like, who cares? But the actual success that this Talisha, what is her name? Talisha Jones is finding from this is just kind of like nauseating. Wait. Here we go. So we got an example of the music. This is exciting. Let's see what it sounds like. it's scary because it sounds less and less like AI every month. It feels like it gets better like every month. And this is, I mean, you can tell it's like very polished, like very clean, very pristine. So it's almost a little too squeaky clean, but it's getting so good that I might not even be able to guess that this was AI
in which people have
if I didn't already know. Since I do know, it's like, oh yeah, of course that's AI, but I don't know. And here's SZA's statement. I don't fuck with this either. Why devalue our music? Something tells me they wouldn't do this with another genre. No, they're doing it with every genre, though. Hey, I hate AI. If you fuck with me, please don't make any AI images of me or songs. People and children are dying from the harm and pollution AI energy centers are creating. A stupid photo is not worth polluting and harming underserved communities. Well, there's no way to stop that at this point. Just by not using it, it's not going to stop I mean, yeah, I don't know. Please know every time you use or prompt AI, someone in a forgotten community is suffering. Eventually, the effects will reach everyone. By then, it'll be too late. I'm more concerned with like creative. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not helping the environment, but you know, like cars are what every time you drive your car, you're polluting the environment. It's like, I don't know. Interesting take from SZA. Let's see. Okay, and that's all that. But yeah, so fuck Suno AI for doing this. Fuck Talisha Jones for trying to be a musician without actually being a musician. Like, just stick to poetry. Just stick to poetry, or hire a real artist to make turn your lyrics into music. This is the laziest attempt at art. The laziest attempt at art, if you ask me. Okay. Moving on. Freddie Gibbs takes shots at Benny the Butcher. Okay, which they've been beefing for years at this point, as you might know. But it's been reignited. Freddie Gibbs takes shots at Benny the Butcher. I think so. Here's what happened. Benny recently posted a scam on his page. By the way, shout out Below the Hip Hop on Instagram. So Benny recently posted a scam on his page. Cash app him $100 and one lucky person gets a verse. So basically the same clown shit he did in 2020. So if you didn't know about that, Benny the Butcher in 2020 did this thing very similar. You give him money and you might be able to get a verse from him. That's going to be some like phoned in shit anyways. And you probably won't even get the verse. So it's just basically like, give me $100. Game, Ghostface Killer, Fat Joe, etc. did those too. All right. So that was during COVID. I guess whenever all the touring shut down during COVID, I have a little more grace, just a little, even though it's still pretty fucking scummy. But nobody could tour. Everybody was trying to figure out ways to make money. Freddie liked that Benny post for some reason. So Benny's doing this again now when we're not in COVID. Freddie liked that Benny post for some reason. So obviously, like, Freddie liking a Benny the Butcher post is not a friendly like. That's not a friendly like. That's like, I'm laughing at you like. Probably found it funny is El Scamino teaching Benny the ways of scamming his own fans. That's something I've not talked about on the channel, and I should. Maybe I did like way early on, but El Camino, member of fucking Benny the Butcher's label, which for some reason I'm blanking on the name of now, but kind of, tangentially related to Griselda. El Camino, great rapper, great artist, great hip-hop artist, but definitely known for scamming his fans, definitely known for like selling merch and never sending it or some shit like that. I'll have to do a deep dive in that on that someday. And I don't mind opening that war front, honestly. I feel like if I pressed on that, El Camino, he'll block me immediately and all of that, which would be pretty disappointing because I fuck with El Camino and I don't want him to block me. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But right now we're talking about Benny and Freddie. So, right. So there was speculation here. This is a post of Freddie Gibbs. So Freddie posted this on his IG story. Stop scamming and boosting. We can read between the lines here and tell that he's talking about Benny the Butcher. Okay. Or at least that's what people think. And here's Benny posted this on Instagram. Email song with open verse with screenshot of Cash App payment and contact info. It's a It's My Turn feature challenge email. I mean, it even looks like a scam. It looks like a Facebook scam, like some just like super fucking like local shit. It just looks like some local shit, if you know what I mean. But first place winner would get a song and video with Benny, open up at show with backstage access, released on Black Soprano. Oh yeah, Black Soprano Family is the name of Benny's record label that I couldn't recall there. Second place gets to open up for Benny at a show with all backstage access. So I mean, if Benny makes good on this, he better make good on this. Let me say it that way. He better fucking make good on this, and I want to see proof that he makes good on this. But Below the Hip Hop posted this just as like a speculative, like, this is happening. And then the top comment here says, he responded me back from IG, can I DM you the screenshots? This is just a random IG account saying that I guess Freddie responded back to him on IG. So Below the Hip Hop goes, they do that. Ghostface Killa DM'd me asking if I need a feature if I pay money. I'm not a rapper. They just want your money. Don't believe if they say your music dope as soon as they mention payments. No. Spready answered me back about something off topic, but it's so funny though. My bad. Send it. Okay? That was a little conversation between that guy and Below the Hip Hop. So then, this is the screenshots that he was talking. So, Freddie Gibbs and Peggy sent in by a follower. This is a screenshot between okay, so yeah, this is a DM from a fan to Freddie Gibbs. The fan said, will we ever get a collab from you and Peggy? Which they were also beefing last year. Freddie responds to that fan saying he can suck a dog's dick. And then the fan sends a video of JPEG Mafia, which I remember. Video from missing Alaska Airlines flight. So this is a video of Freddie Gibbs complaining, ranting. Some sort of meme is going on here. The fan sends it to Freddie going, watch the vid before blocking me, please. That shit funny as hell. Or just don't block me in general, please. So he's nervous about getting blocked. Just like I am. I would be... If I talk about El Camino, I don't want to get blocked. But I'm for sure going to get blocked by him. So I feel what this fan's energy is. So yeah, just that's unrelated. I thought that was related, but it's not related. But yeah, so Freddie and fucking Benny the Butcher still beefing, right? Still beefing. Ain't that interesting? Oops. Let's do a little stretch here. Should I go back to It? Should I do the next story as It? Let's do a story like It. Cousin It. This was posted today. Alright? This is a hot, fresh, hot, top of the morning news for you. A quote from Tyler the Creator. I've done enough. Let me go take a break. Very long break. Okay, that's what Tyler said at the end of the last show of the Chromacopia tour, which has been going on for like all year. So long as... So this is posted by Hip Hop DX. They posted this quote, I've done enough. Let me go take a very, very long break. Hip Hop DX caption is, so long as it isn't a Frank Ocean length hiatus, Tyler. Right? Ain't that so true? I don't think Tyler... He's got so much creativity just pouring out of him, oozing out of him. I don't think he could ever take a 10-year long break like Frank Ocean has. But during the final show of his 7-month Chromacopia World Tour in the Philippines over the weekend, Felicia the Goat hinted at stepping back from music for a while, suggesting that his grueling tour schedule is starting to catch up with him. After blessing us with 3 albums, 2 tours, a Louis Vuitton collection, and his first movie role in the last 5 years alone, it's fair to say that Tyler deserves to kick back and put his feet up. For sure. I'm not mad at that. He's given us so much art, man. So much shit to chew on that, you know, we could be chewing for the next couple of years and be fine. And to be honest, he's typically does 2-year breaks between albums. It was just this last one where he you know, surprise dropped a new one really fast that nobody was expecting at all, because he's still riding off the Chromacopia high. But now we got Don't Tap the Glass. So maybe he'll take a 3-year break this time. I'm not mad at that. I never really am when artists take creative breaks, because I understand what it's like to be an artist. I'm not saying I'm an artist like these guys necessarily, but I know what it's like. Creativity can drain you, right? And it's good to take breaks between being creative to keep the ideas fresh. You know, keep it fresh. Don't get burnt out. No point in getting burnt out. Oh, here's the audio, okay?
If I'll ever really tour again, because I'm fucking...
Whoa, he said he'll never tour again?
Not 20 no more, and I can't lie to y'all. I'm at that part of my life where, man, I've done enough. Let me go take a very, 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 very long break.
Well deserved.
I will say,
Sad, but well deserved. I'm excited to go home and think about if I'll ever really tour again, because I'm fucking not 20 no more. That's a quote there. So shout out Up Rocks, shout out Hip Hop DX for the, you know, exclusive. I don't know. It's not an exclusive, but fuck it. Yeah, Tyler, taking creative breaks? Can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. Let's see here. This is my vibe today. I'm really feeling this. I sent this to Ashley, my wife. She's upstairs. I said, hey, I found my Halloween costume this year. I sent her, you know, this. And she said no. But I'm really excited about it. I'm going to do it. Cousin It for Halloween, top hat, little, what is that? Little magic wand, sunglasses, full body hair. I'm doing it. I don't care what the wife says. Should I be French It? I could be French It. I could be Charlie Chaplin It. Whatever the fuck that is. Looks like a dog. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. What else we got? Oh yeah, so that's all the top of the show shit. And so I think I'm going to spend the rest of the time talking about our boy, David. All right. Nobody knew who the fuck he was 2 weeks ago. But now I can't open up Reddit or Instagram without seeing a new headline about him. And that's because, pretty sure, he was involved in the murder of a 15-year-old. Right, so let me open up all of these. I got so many fucking links here, and just different headlines that just build on each other, kind of. It's so many headlines. Holy shit. I didn't even... Dude, like 10 different links here. Damn near 10 links. Just about this one story. This is crazy, dude. Holy shit. So this will take up the rest of the time. I got about an hour and 10 minutes left. An hour, 13 minutes. Okay. Here's the dude. David. D4vd. D4vd? There's got a... Dead? What should we call him? We got a clown on his name. His name is not... I don't like it. I'll just say that. I don't like it, and has nothing to do with the dead 15-year-old. I just don't like the way that his name is stylized. I don't like how his name is just David. It's super... not... I don't know. At least Mike... Like, I think of Mike. At least Mike is like... It's at least not stylized in some corny way. I think my main problem is the 4. But let's focus here. David and the 15-year-old girl found dead in his Tesla reportedly have the same tattoo. And the tattoo is shh. Okay? So that was like, whoa, because up until this was posted 5 days ago. Up until this point, it wasn't reported. Like, all we knew was that a dead body was found in a car that was registered to David. That could have meant a lot of different things. Somebody could have stole his car. Associates. It could have been him. Maybe he actually is, we didn't know. And now that we have this detail that he shares a tattoo with this girl, it's like, oh, so they were close. They were close. They spent time together. They knew who, that changes things. I think we can all say we've had a matching tattoo with an adolescent that was found decomposing in a vehicle registered to her name, right? Top comment. That's good. We can relate, I'm an empath. Sorry, I'm trying to do something here. 1 second. Okay. So right, that's just the headline. There's not much there to it. Shout out below the hip hop. And then we got photo surfaces of David with the alleged 15-year-old found in his Tesla. So that's the next day. Every day new details are emerging of this shit. So it's been 4 days. We got 5 days worth of new details. A photo of David, an alleged 15-year-old girl found in his Tesla, has surfaced. She's been missing for over a year now. The body found has been identified as Celeste R. Okay, her name is Celeste. And here's the photo. Looks like a like Snapchat or something. Celeste and David don't let me sleep. Okay? So David and Celeste hanging out at night. 4 in the morning. David and Celeste just hanging out at 4 in the morning. 15-year-olds should not be awake at 4 in the morning, let alone with adults. Or with one adult. Right? It's just very weird. It's a very weird situation. Who are the parents? Where are the parents? Are they related? Are they friends? Does he know their parents? Is he friends with her parents? Missing persons, Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Last seen April 5th, 2024. Current age 13? Wait, what? Is that wrong? Last seen, okay, so she was last seen. Damn, bro. So she was missing for over a year, and then they just found the body? I can't tell. Okay, here's another screenshot of a video call that they had. Here's some lyrics by David from a song called Romantic Homicide. Oh, God. In the back of my mind, I killed you and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true? What? What? The song up there with Murder on My Mind by fucking, whatever his name was. Now I can't even remember what that dude's name was because he's been in jail for so long. Look. Jesus Christ. Oh, YNW Melly. But who was the guy that made a video while he was on the run? Who made On the Run? God damn. No, I'm not. Fuck it. I'm out. I can't. I don't know. I'm trying to recall shit I can't remember. But yeah, this is insane. When was this song made? Let's go find that. Romantic Homicide by David. Because this is a fucking confession. If this song was released after she went missing, this is a confession. In the back of my mind, I killed you. And I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. Romantic homicide. At the very least, it looks so bad. If that's not what's it just looks so bad. It's unbelievably a bad look for David here. Okay. Let's see here. Romantic Homicide by David came out in 2022. Okay, so it did not come out after. He's clear on that one, but just eerily predictive and just very eerie. Like some Mac Miller type of shit where Mac Miller's like talking about his death and shit before it happened. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to compare David to Mac Miller. Jesus Christ. Definitely not comparing Mac Miller to David. Just got to throw that out there. But anyways, oops, I didn't want to do that. All right, so more details. The dismembered body discovered in a Tesla registered to singer David has been ID'd as 15-year-old Celeste R. She was reported to have sh tattoo, which the singer David has, and her mother further noted that Celeste had a boyfriend named David. Oh, shit. He's a pedophile. The dismembered body discovered in a Tesla registered to singer David has been ID'd as a 15-year-old Celeste R. Celeste had been missing from Lake Elsinore since April 2024. Her mother told TMZ that the police description, which included a tattoo on the victim's finger reading "sh," matched her daughter's. David is also known to have a "sh" tattoo on his right index finger, which first appeared in photos of him in September 24. Her mother further noted that Celeste had a boyfriend named David. This is so sad, man. It's like I think she ran away from home to go be with this fucking guy, this pedophile. Police have not revealed who was driving the Tesla before it was abandoned and impounded on September 8th, and no suspect has been named. David has been on tour and has not been in LA for more than a month. Reps for the artist said he is cooperating with authorities but declined further comment, citing the ongoing investigation. Whoa. Okay, here's a mod saying this guy is not a rapper or R&B singer. Really? The only time he's ever come up here before is because he did a song with 21 Savage for Call of Duty and was featured on Kenny Beats The Cave series. This thread can stay since we allowed the last one about his murder, but if you want to discuss this case going forward, go to Popheads or Famoy. Do not redirect people to Famoy. Jesus Christ. That's a cesspool. Bro has a song called Romantic Homicide. This is Take. Yes, Take. That's who I was trying to think. I could not recall his name. So yeah, Take-K's in jail still, I think, for the murder of his friend. And he made The Race. I thought it was called On the Run, but The Race is a song about him being on the run. After, he was releasing music as the fucking cops were looking for him. Sentenced to 80 years. So David is going down that path. I am really confused. This mod saying that David is not an R&B singer. He's not a rapper or R&B singer, but he releases music. So what kind of music does he release? Is it like alternative, like pop rock type of shit probably? He's like a pop rock artist. I gotta check it out. I know I don't want to contribute to his streaming numbers here, but I gotta know what kind of music he makes. Just so I know what I'm getting. So it's labeled as alternative. Signed to Interscope. You think David will claim me? He needs every dollar he can get. No, I don't make money on this channel. So yeah, he's more of like a singer-songwriter kind of vibe, I guess. I don't know what to call it. And then here's a song with 21 Savage that came out in 2023. So yeah, okay. 21 released a song called Pussy with fucking Sexy Red. Just saw that. All right, moving on. Next headline: David on stream with Celeste telling mods to delete VODs and clips. That was from January 2024, so like a year and 8 months ago. Or a year and 10 months ago, practically. But David was live streaming and telling his mods to delete. Shit, let's hear it.
Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spot. Oh, thank you, Mitochondria. Appreciate you.
I gotta stop with him if you even. We need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
What? Okay.
Oh, yo.
Not given a reason why, though. Pedo ass probably got her pregnant. That's why he did it. So, you know, a theory for sure. Be easily proven, right? So, I don't know. This is not much. I don't know why the fuck they posted this. I guess because it's going around. There's no explanation for why they want the VODs deleted. They seemed very comfortable getting on stream together. Romantic Homicide video was released on Celeste's birthday. So Romantic Homicide is the song that I pulled up with the questionable lyrics. The video was released on September 7th, which is the birthday of the 15-year-old girl, Celeste Rivas, whose dead body was found in his Tesla. Fans noticed the girl in the music video is made to resemble her. A photo of him in Lake Elsinore, California has surfaced, where he stands with fans just 0.3 miles away from where Celeste lived before her disappearance. So that's the girl, right? And this is just 0.3 miles away from where Celeste lived before her disappearance. And that's David there, standing near where she lives. So he is definitely associated with her, or she is definitely associated with him, right? And then 3 days ago, David cancels all U.S. tour dates amid murder investigation after 15-year-old Celeste Rivas' body was found in his car. Right, so he was holding off for a while, a couple weeks, still touring. Amidst all of this, not anymore. He's been forced to cancel the remaining shows of his North American tour as an investigation into the murder of Celeste. Musician David has abruptly canceled his tour as police launched an investigation. There we go. As police... Where am I? As they launch an investigation into the murder of a teenager, the decomposed body of a 15-year-old Celeste Rivas was discovered in the trunk of a Tesla registered to the artist. Insiders revealed that the decision to cancel the remaining 2 shows in the U.S. was made on Thursday, so only 2 shows were left. Confirmed by TMZ, David had been scheduled to perform in San Francisco tonight and in LA on Saturday. Yeah, not gonna happen. It's also speculated that he will not be attending an event celebrating his album Withered at the Grammy Museum in downtown LA next Wednesday. Man, he had the whole fucking world in front of him. But he just had to be a pedo. A spokesperson for the singer confirmed his cooperation with law enforcement during their investigation. David has been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities, the representative stated. The LAPD provided a statement to the Mirror U.S. saying on September 17, 2025, detectives from the Robbery Homicide Division served a search warrant on the 1300 block of Doheny Place in connection with the death of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Several items of evidence were discovered and will be analyzed by detectives in the coming days. This is an ongoing investigation. Investigators are following up on several leads. Once additional info is available to share with the public, it will be released by the Media Relations Division. So Celeste was discovered decomposing in the trunk of the car, which was registered to the performer, whose real name is David Anthony Burke. She had been reported missing from Lake Elsinore, California in April 2024. It's like he fucking groomed her and I don't want to say kidnapped her because it seems like she was there on her own accord, but definitely groomed her and had her run away from her parents and shit. Her mother says she believed the remains belonged to her daughter after officers described the body, which included a tattoo on her finger reading the word shh, as well as her clothing. At this stage, he's still scheduled to perform in Norway on October 1st. The cancellations follow David's music label's cancellation of the release of a deluxe version of the album and other promotional events. This is the worst album promo ever, dude. Worst album promo idea ever, David. Do not be a grooming pedophile and kill them. Just don't do that, and also drop music. Just don't. Actually, just don't do any of it. Don't drop the music. Don't. Oh man, this is so fucking sick. Don't be a pedo. This also comes as a new picture of the late teen and David has been circulated sitting together in a green booth at a venue. The two appeared cozy at the time. David has not been formally charged with any violation as of Friday. I mean, just the fact that he was with her, seemingly alone, at 4 a.m, That alone is fucking weird. But and then he canceled that UK tour date, the Norway date that was going to happen October 1st. Yeah, he canceled that shit. Or somebody did. Right? So that's that. And then Celeste Rivas' former teacher informs students she met David online. All right? So she met this guy. He found her online. Listen, so forewarning, this comes off as like the teacher's clout chasing, and that's what everybody in the comments say. But this is a great point. I didn't really catch those vibes when I watched it, but here's a good point. He's not flexing a 14-year-old girl that used to attend his class. He's spreading the dangers of groomers on the internet. He deserves life with no parole. SMH, what a disgusting and unfortunate turn of events. Talking about David, obviously. So here's, what's her name? Celeste, former teacher, speaking on her. What? The girl David killed was in my teacher's class.
Hold up. That's her in my classroom in front of this poster right here. Okay, hold up. I got another one.
I don't blame this guy for talking. Maybe he shouldn't be talking about it with his students like this, but I also don't think it's crossing too many boundaries. Like, it's not crossing that much of a boundary. He's shocked. He's trying to, yeah. I mean, that's a student of his, was a student of his. So, of course, he's going to share the story with his current students just as like a warning. Like, the fact that people can't. Teachers clout chasing now. Every black artist is a rapper. Anyone find this weird? He's doing this in class. W teacher teaching them dangers of social media. Why is he aura farming this? How is he still touring, bro? When did he become a rapper? So yeah, that's what I thought too. It was reported that he was a rapper. It was reported that he was an R&B singer actually.
Because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
Wait, how long ago was
this? We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year. Okay. May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened. And
dude, shout out this teacher giving us the clear story here. He's answering all of my questions. So shout out this teacher, man.
Was this rapper that they were
like I respect teachers that are real with their students. You don't want to be too real. You know, there are clear boundaries that can be crossed, obviously. Shouldn't be talking about certain subjects to teenager students. This is relevant to all of the students in this class. It's relevant to any teenager who has access to the internet, which is every teenager in America.
Him, all of this stuff, and then I found out in my classroom. And I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it. Social media. Let me tell you another story. Yep. And I found out yesterday that she's now.
Beware, teenagers. Hopefully no teenagers are watching this stream, but if you are, it's fine. If you are, beware. David has removed bloody shirt merchandise. Actually, not even just teenagers. There's a lot of gullible adults out there too. Beware, everybody. Beware of the internet. Beware of people you meet on the internet. But here's a post from Kirko on X saying David has removed bloody shirt merchandise from his website as police continue to investigate the death of a 15-year-old Celeste R. whose corpse was discovered in a Tesla registered in his name this month. He was selling bloody t-shirt merch just like, you know, fucking, I don't know what to call it. I don't know if it's tasteless. I mean, it's certainly tasteless merch. It was always tasteless merch, which, I mean, bloody handprint, I don't know. It's shitty. But in this context, is even worse. You're cooked. Is it even possible to be this cooked? He cooked. I love how everybody's just saying the same thing here. Okay. And then today, 4 hours ago, I saw this. Singer David is apparently the sole moderator of his own subreddit, and he's deleting posts that are critical of him amid the LAPD investigation into the teen's death. So now he's just trying to cover his fucking ass to his like most diehard fans, just trying to control what they see and whatnot. This guy for sure did it. Like, if he didn't do it, he could have come out with a solid statement explaining his alibi, saying that this is a tragedy, blah, blah, blah. He's just, not only is he not given a statement, he's trying to hide information from his most diehard fans. Right? He doesn't want them to know the truth. I'm learning a lot about this dude against my will. Me too. And so I'm going to force that upon everybody here as well, which is one person. So shout out my one viewer right now. I love you. Thanks for being here. Singer David is apparently the sole moderator of his own subreddit, deleting posts critical of him amid LAPD investigation into teen's death. Singer, his name is David Anthony Burke, by the way. Put it on his name. I mean, luckily he made his stage name his actual name, so we would all know. David Burke has apparently taken control as the sole moderator of his own subreddit, where fans allege he has been deleting every post that dares to mention the dead body found in the Tesla. What else is there to talk about? There's nothing else to talk about. Tour is over. Deluxe is canceled. Grammy party is canceled. It's all over, man. There's nothing else to talk about, David. There's nothing else to talk about, brother. Whether you did it or not, you're involved. And you groomed that 15-year-old. David is a 20-year-old American singer and songwriter. He began sharing his music on SoundCloud before officially releasing the single Romantic Homicide in July 2022 after snippets of the song went viral on TikTok. So that is his main claim to fame, is that Romantic Homicide song. How ironic. I have never seen something so ironic. I'm not even joking. The track later reached number 3 on the Hot Alternative Songs chart. Since then, David's career has steadily risen. He opened for SZA on our SOS tour and performed at the Valentino Men's SS24 Fashion Week show in Milan. Damn, he opened for SZA. He was on the way to becoming a fucking star. Earlier this year, he released his latest album, Withered, and was on a world tour to promote it when Hernandez's body was discovered. So, I don't know. It seems like he wasn't even home, but I'm sure he maybe was for little periods of time. Who the fuck knows what happened? I'm sure we'll get more info. We are not lacking information up to this point. I mean, we are lacking information, but we've been getting so many details every day that I imagine eventually we'll know the full story eventually, or at least an idea of it. A body was found in the car's front trunk. Okay, in the frunk. It was found in the frunk. Multiple reports indicate the body had been dismembered and wrapped in plastic. Oh my God. And that the victim had been deceased for an extended period of time before being found. Damn, so it could happen before the tour started, maybe? It sounds like it happened maybe right when the album dropped. Actually, I don't know when the album dropped, but earlier this year. The LA County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed on September 16 that the body was Celeste. By the way, she was 15 when she died. She was 13 when she started talking to David. Okay. If that's not a pedophile, I don't know what is. Several local news outlets reported that the vehicle was registered to David. Police told the LA Times that the car had been towed from the Bird Streets neighborhood in the Hollywood Hills, where it had been abandoned earlier this month. David has not been formally named as a suspect. And this was posted today, so that's still true as of 4 hours ago. Reddit moderation debacle raises eyebrows. In the middle of these developments, fans noticed unusual activity on David's official Reddit subreddit, where quite a few posts that raised concerns about the case and his lyrics were removed. Since Burke is listed as the only moderator, users are accusing him of attempting to silence discussion and control the narrative surrounding the investigation. God, he's such an idiot. Yeah, you can see... You can see who the moderators are of subreddits as public information. God. It makes them look so guilty. So here's an example of a post that was deleted. The mod who warned about the sub has been suspended and is no longer a mod. Everyone's noticed increased trolling and informative posts being deleted. The only mod active is now David's account. Okay, so that's been that was post revelation. Here we go. My post was deleted by mods too. So this is the post that was deleted. It says, "Why does David still have internet access?" You can zoom in. We all know he is still online and still lurking and watching Twitch streams. Fuck you, asshole. If law enforcement took his computer, wouldn't they also take away his phone? Not necessarily. The phone and if it's a Mac and he has an iPhone, then it's all most likely connected anyways. He is free right now. He is free right now and able to delete so much evidence if he wanted to. Yeah, there's no deleting the I don't know. They can get it, right? They can get it. If he deletes something, there's a way for them to get it if the FBI is involved. People have been going crazy that posts got deleted. My post got deleted yesterday too, a few hours after I posted it due to slurs. Only slur is the one you see in the screenshot. If it was auto-deleted, wouldn't it be deleted immediately? It took a few hours. The only slur is the one you see in the screenshot. What's the slur? I didn't see a slur. So, you know, just flagging random reasons for deletion. What's up, guys? I finally have Reddit. Oh, this is proof that David owns this account, I guess. Post by David, as you can see. The mods, Failing for Me and David. Does anyone else think it's odd that Failing for Me stated he doesn't have anything to do with David and doesn't talk to him, but yet him and David joined the server on the same date and are both mods and no one else? Dave's bitch ass is currently the only mod. Time to move, folks. Yep, go to David too. New subreddit for not snarking on David, but just like, I mean, the man is a murderer. It's not a snark at this point. You know, post evidence to David r/David2 r/D4d r/D4vd2 is the new hub for critical posts against David. This move has only fueled online debate, especially given the viral resurgence of his 2022 hit Romantic Homicide, blah blah blah. So that's another part of the story, or another headline that I meant to write down, but I guess I didn't. But Romantic Homicide has climbed the U.S. Spotify charts this week. Wait, I definitely did have that. Where did that go? Well, I'll just search it again. Because he reached the Apple top 10 charts or something. So, this is Forbes. David's Romantic Homicide surges on Spotify amid investigation into body found in car. So it hit number 8 on Spotify's U.S. daily songs on Monday last week. The song's highest peak in years. And the song was nowhere to be found on the Spotify charts before police found the dead body. David's other songs have also gotten a boost, including Feel It with... Now, obviously, people are not listening to this to, like, fuck with him. They're listening to it to comb for sketchy lyrics. David hit a new all-time high on the Spotify artist chart Monday, reaching number 42, rising 7 spots from the day prior. The singer ranked much lower on the daily charts, daily artist chart weeks ago, ranking number 121 on September 7th. It's pretty obvious why. Nobody knew who the fuck he was. Unless you went to a SZA concert on the SOS tour, you don't know who David is. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's that. That's pretty much that. But yeah, I mean that's that, right? That's that. David, the pedo grooming killer. Not sure. He's not charged yet. Could have been somebody else, but he is somehow involved with this. Okay? Disturbing shit. I really feel for the mom. You know, I feel for the mom. I don't know how what she was like exactly, obviously, but it seems like she struggled. Relationship with her daughter was a struggle, and it was such a brutal end for her. It's sad, man. It's sad. The world is a sad place, and I don't want to leave off on that note because that's not a fun note. So, do I have anything else to talk about before I skedaddle? So I had this written down. So I want to start, eventually I'm going to start doing live reactions to classic albums. All right. And I was planning on doing it on the stream, number 49. maybe, and we have a little extra time. But you know what? I don't want to rush it. But I'm going to be doing, I think on Scratch Up Live number 50, that'd be a good place to start it because it's going to be like a new segment. So we could start it at the 50th episode, which sounds right. Chief Keef and DJ Scream's Almighty So mixtape is going to be the first one that I react to. The first classic album that I react to on stream. So these are albums that I have added to my Apple Music library, but have not yet gotten the chance to listen to them yet. You know, albums that I didn't catch at the time of drop. This was, you know, one of his breakout mixtapes here, 2013. Chief Keef, right in the, right after Finally Rich. So this was like his debut, pretty much, I guess, with Love Sosa on it, and I Don't Like, right? Big name features on here. So he was already signed. This is his first Interscope release, maybe. But then the following year, 2013, he released this Almighty So mixtape, which now is has a classic album cover. Like rapper Lucky has paid homage to this album cover. And then Chief Keef released Almighty So 2 last year, right? So that's what prompted me to be like, oh shit, I need to listen to Almighty So 1. Added it to my Apple Music library around the time that this one came out, but I still have not listened to it because I got a long list of music to get to. Working forwards in time. But anyways, we're gonna be doing a live reaction to this album. It'll be fun. It's gonna be great. I've done a lot of new music reactions. We're gonna do some old music reactions, classic albums that I have not listened to yet, and you'll get my raw opinion, my raw first impressions of them. Right? It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool, and I think we're gonna do that. Shit, maybe we'll do it tonight. I don't know. Scratch Up Live number 50. I don't have any other news stories written down yet, but maybe I could find some other shit to talk about and then do Scratch Up Live number fucking 50 the same day as Scratched Up Live number 49. How epic would that be? Since I kept y'all waiting. I had this stream scheduled for days before I actually got to it, right? But that's because I was not feeling good. I was feeling sick. I wanted to give my all to the stream. And all right, so I'm going to be honest. The views are suffering. So if you enjoyed this content, give this video a thumbs up, please. If you enjoyed the topics that I covered, give this video a thumbs up. It'll let the algorithm know the kind of shit that you're interested in, and then it obviously helps my channel because we got to get the views back up. Now, they may be kind of hiding my videos because I currently have a warning on YouTube. It's not a strike, but I do have an open warning, a 90-day warning. It's been about a month now since I got the warning, and it's so dumb. I made this meme music video, the Dan Clancy remix track, and when I first uploaded it, in that video there's a picture of the Unabomber. Okay, it's like a meme kind of thing. I put a picture of the Unabomber in there. There's also a picture of Charles Manson. Okay, but that one picture of the Unabomber got my video taken off YouTube, and it got my channel a fucking warning for 90 days. I had to do like a little quiz, I guess you call it a quiz to prove that I've learned my lesson. And then after 90 days, the warning will go away. But if I get another warning within this 90-day period, I get a strike. Okay, so I don't know if that's the reason they're kind of hindering my views right now. I don't know what's going on, but we're just working through it, making the content more solid than ever. All right, all my videos are meticulously edited and researched beforehand, I guess. Well, at least meticulously edited after the fact, and adding in intro music and whatnot. I think I'm gonna start doing other little things. The content is better than ever on Quarter Day Recordings, but we gotta get the warning off the channel. We gotta get the fucking blood flowing again. All right, and that starts with me getting on another routine schedule with streams. So unless I'm sick again or have an emergency next Saturday, which won't be the case, knock on wood, we are going to do a Saturday stream next week, and I also might do Scratch Up Live number 50 tonight, just to juice the shit, because I want to do this classic album review, and I'll find some other shit to talk about. Okay. I gotta go to class. I gotta go to school. I got class at 3. I gotta work on an assignment that's due at 1:30. Okay. Also, before I slide out of here, make sure to, if you want to get involved, if you want to share news stories, or if you want to hear me talk about a specific thing on this channel live, you could follow the Discord, which is trying to open right now. But in the description of this live, there's a link to the Discord. Okay, and in that link, or in that Discord, is where you can share things with me. Memes, funny things, current events, hip-hop discussion. All of it is there on the Discord, which Discord app is updating right now, so it's taking a minute to pull up. But that's where it all goes down. That's where you get daily updates from quarter-day recordings, and also Instagram and all the social media links are in the description. But I want to build the Discord, because that's where the community is, right? That could be the community. So we're gonna keep picking at this, and it really is just, at this point, it's just for me to document what I'm seeing online so I could refer to it. But I share music. You share music with me here, hip-hop discussion, current events, audio production. I'm an audio engineer, music producer type of vibe. So I'm always looking for audio production tips and tricks and new technology. Memes, visual art, I don't know, I might change that one. And then a general chat. So link in the description of this live to go to the Discord. All right. That's all I got for you on Scratched Up Live number 48. Wait, no, what is this? Is this Scratched Up Live number 48? Okay, so we might do Scratched Up Live number 50 tonight. Sorry, apologies, I got that wrong. Scratched Up Live number 49 tonight, maybe. If not, soon. I've been your host, Derek Obscure. This is Scratched Up Live, your first stop for hip-hop discussion. Alright, Quarter-Day Recordings is your first stop for hip-hop discussion and music production. Scratched Up Live is the hip-hop discussion portion of the channel. I love y'all. I love YouTube. I love doing this. I love hip-hop. I love the music industry. And that's why we do this. I gotta go. I gotta go learn about music to make this channel better for y'all. Peace.